Now, Kimberly and Brian are still here itching to answer some of the questions you've been sending in. We start with a caller. We've got Bridget from Plymouth. Hello, Bridget.
Hello, Laura. Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. What would you like to say to our panel?
Well, I would just like to say I think there is going to be fireworks that's going to explode in the jungle. And I think Lucy's loading the gun for Amy and Rebecca. And I think they're going to fall for it. And obviously, it's going to be bad feelings in there. And it's not going to be long.
Would you agree with Bridget there, Kimberly? She's loading the gun.
Maybe she's kind of stirring it up a little bit. But I think we kind of need to give her a little bit of a chance. We'll see how it...
She's got to help herself, though, as well. She's got to start enjoying the experience, you know, trying to make bonds and getting on with people. Because at the moment, she's just been quite cynical. And all this, I don't like celebrities. You know, what have we done to her? What have we done to her?
You know what? The thing about Lucy as well is she's the only person that hasn't had a moment. You know, there's been other people who've been boring.
Hasn't had her chance to
Carlton's been boring as hell, but then he has one little thing that kind of makes you go, oh, it's funny. But she hasn't. She hasn't had one moment
Do you
yet.
think, Brian, she knows what she's doing? Like Bridget kind of implied there that she's loading the gun. Do you think she knows what she's doing?
No, I think that's just her personality.
Really?
Yeah.
And she's just a bit spiky. She would make me feel a bit on edge.
We like feisty ladies.
We love a bitch.
She's good.
We love a bitch.
Not spiky. Yeah, you're a poet.
Bridget, thank you very much. What are people saying at home, Rob?
Everyone's quite happy to see someone new doing a trial, because it's been Joey, innit, the whole time. There's a question here for Kimberly from Shane at Shane Reaction. Which Bush Tucker trial so far made you go something kind of ooh? I see what you've done there. They're doubling up here. We're running out.
I didn't like the look of that up to your neck in it. From a bit, do you know what? A bit from a claustrophobia point of view, because you know the arms were like trapped from the beginning, and then the poor guy got the thing in his ear, and I was like, yeah, that's a bit too far.
The only good thing about that trial, it's the only chance in the jungle to scratch your nuts in person. That's the only...
Very true.
Brian, how do you think Amy is going to do in this trial?
We don't know. We haven't really seen her do anything yet, have we?
No.
So I think this is going to be a good test of her personality. I think, you know, she's had a bit of trouble with Rebecca and stuff today, and she's been a bit ditzy with the whole Joey thing. So this could be her chance to stand out on her own and kind of prove, you know what?
She did say before she went into the jungle she wanted to kind of break that stereotype of beauty pageant queens. Do you think that she will go in there with that mentality?
Yeah, well, that's it. I think just watching her kind of with the other campmates isn't going to show us what she's about. A trial is always the best way to see what people are made of. And I think today we'll find out. We'll find out what she's made of.
Is a good idea as well. Look, keep that undercover.
She's like a boxer.
Cockroaches in that.
She's ready though. Look, she's focused. She's like a boxer getting ready.
Focused. She's good. She's in the
knows what
zone.
she's got to do, I think.
Joe, what else have people been saying?
Well, I've got one for Kimberly. It's from Charlotte Haynes, and it says, would you ever go in the jungle yourself?
No. No.
Because we're going to put you in right now.
Honestly, forget all the critters, all of that. I actually just don't know if I could handle thinking of being watched all the time. It would freak me out.
I've been watching you for about an hour already. Did you film me? And also it says here, if you wasn't going to go in the jungle, which one of the girls allowed would you like to see in there?
Oh, do you know what? Sarah or Nadine would be amazing TV in there. I would love to see it. I really would.
Would they be OK with all the critters? And
no, that's why
I want to see it. Just to see them squirm.
No, just be funny.
We have a phone call. We've got Jess from Somerset. Hello, Jess.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. Hi, good, thanks.
Good. What would you like to ask our panel?
Basically, Joey Essex for starters done absolutely amazing in the food trial specifically. And don't you think the boys are handling him? He's like the boy version of Amy, good-looking, young alpha male. Don't you think the boys are handling him a lot better than the girls being bitchy towards Amy, really?
Yeah, well, I suppose guys don't really... That's just girls and guys, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, girls, isn't you? You're just generally quite bitchy.
Yeah, I don't know why we do.
I've got two sisters and my mum, so I didn't mean that.
Stick together, Laura.
We'll stick together.
Yeah.
When you see his mother will be watching this and you're going to be in trouble after this show, so you behave.
I just think it's when boys get together, they generally just take each other on the level. When girls, they kind of look... I don't know what I was saying there.
And they kind of...
I was definitely going somewhere. I don't know where it was going to win.
As well. You be careful. Girls help the situation, like we saw Mo, like they're that motherly figure as well. You don't get that from the guys. So there is a balance
you do a bit.
True, there's a few guys in there that
Steve Davis is quite fatherly in there.
Okay.
Kim's like that with Alfonso when he was
You're
crying.
wrong.
I'm just here asking the questions. I'm trying to get
sensitive.
You're taking sides and you shouldn't be. You should be down the middle.
You stop causing trouble, you know. Thank you very much, Jess, from Somerset. You're on my bad side now. Anyway, Kimberly, got a question for you. Now the camps have merged. Who do you think think will form an unusual friendship? We've seen some unusual friendships there already. Who do you think's kind of unusual in there that could get along?
Do you know what? I think it's quite nice to see the relationship between David and...
Steve?
No, Layla.
Layla, yeah.
Actually, because they're so different. Like, they're such different characters from completely different walks of life, and it'll be nice to see if they get a little bond going on.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
That is the great thing about the show. What else have we got there?
We've got some more questions as well for Kimberly and Brian. Who do you think, if Amy got picked for the trial, do you think it's because of the argument?
I actually do think it probably is, which is slightly unfair, but I think now, as Brian said earlier, it's her chance to kind of, you know, put things right a bit. And if she has got a little bit more to her, which hopefully she does, then we're going to see it today, which is good.
Exactly. Hopefully this will be her chance to prove herself.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, guys.